Hey, I'm welcome to Witchcrafty. I finally got on fabric that I thought would be appropriate for Wooloo, and I thought I'd finally cover it in today's video as this is another request from before I started. Here's a list of everything you'll need. The horns can be brown to be more true to Wooloo's sprite so the beige can be omitted, however I use beige based on the Pokemon Sender plushie. The pattern is available for free for my DeviantArt. It's the second link in the description. All of my patterns are scaled to an A4 piece of paper. The first thing you need to do is place 2 of the 4 body pieces together, tracing side up, and sew them together along one side. Repeat with the second 2 pieces. Place the 2 joined pieces together with the tracing showing and so that the centre seam is aligned, and begin sewing them together. When you've almost closed off the sewing line, flip it upright and stuff it. Close off the gap with an invisible stitch. Take the face piece and sew up the dart on each side. For the eyes, place the black eye pieces in the centre of the yellow pieces and use a running or a back stitch to sew it on. Repeat for the second eye. In the centre of each black piece, use the same method to sew the white piece on for each eye. Trace on the back side of the face piece roughly where you want to place the nose and eyes, then use a running or a back stitch to sew the pieces on. Pin the face onto the side of the body where the seams all join and begin joining it on with an invisible stitch. Leave enough gap, then stuff it. Close off the remaining line. Place one pink and one brown ear piece together, wrong side up, and sew them together, leaving the straight edge open. Once done, flip it upright. Do the same for the second ear. Fold each ear in half so the pink is on the inside, then pin these on either side of the head, leaving a small gap, and use an invisible stitch to sew them on. For the braids, take 2 of the 8 braid pieces, tracing side showing, and begin sewing them together. When you've almost reached the end, flip it upright and stuff it. Close off the gap with an invisible stitch. Repeat the same method for another braid, then use an invisible stitch to join it to the braid that you just made. Repeat for the second 2 braids. Use the same method that you did for the braid ends as you did the circles, and join them to each end of the braids so that the 2 rounds are at the bottom. Pin each braid to each side of the head so it covers the inner side of each ear, and use an invisible stitch to sew down the braid, leaving a small part of the braid unsewn so the braids lay naturally. Take each hairpiece and sew up each dart on each end. Place both hairpieces together, wrong side up, and begin sewing them together. When near the end, flip it upright and stuff it. Use an invisible stitch to sew up the remaining gap. Pin the hair above the head, braids and ear and use an invisible stitch to sew it around it. Put 2 of the 4 horn pieces together, tracing showing, and sew it together leaving the straight edge open. Once done, flip it upright and stuff it. Repeat with the remaining 2 pieces. Pin each horn on either side of the hair and join it on using the invisible stitch. Take each tail piece with the tracing showing and join them leaving the straight edge open. Use the straight edge to flip it upright and stuff it. Pin this to the back of the body and use an invisible stitch to join it. For the legs, place 2 of 8 pieces together, tracing showing, and sew it together leaving the top straight edge open. Once done, flip it upright and stuff it. Repeat with the last 3 legs. Pin each leg to the bottom of the body and use an invisible stitch to join it on. And that is how you make a Wooloo plushie. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and comment down below on ideas you'd like to see me make next. And while you're at it, why don't you go check out my videos, I upload new videos every single week. Thanks for watching, bye!